Okay, so now the instruction. Are we doing the 11 3/4 one again? And where's the fold this time? Okay, this is right. Okay, now just cut 11 3/4.
I gotta line it up though.
It is lined up.
Oh well.
Just cut it down to 11 3/4.
It's 1 3/4.
Yeah, but how many inches across should it be? Did it say?
It's 1 3/4 strip, 11 inches. How many inches
11
long?
3/4 inches long.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Oh gosh, that one.
Okay, now we have to turn it 90 degrees.
Why?
Because that's what it
What
says.
does it say that?
I'll show you. I think you keep moving the directions. We're on the school girl bowl.
Okay, you read it and figure
Okay.
it out.
So turn the 11 3/4 section of fabric 90 degrees to the right. No, it was like that. It's like, okay. So that the selvage edges are right and the fold is to the left. Where's your fold?
Right there. That's my fold. This is 90 degrees. I just cut it. Okay, so
Well-
what do we do now?
Okay.
So stupid.
Keep the edges together while turning and adjusting the fabric on your mat.
What? Read it again. What does it say?
Keep all edges together while turning and adjusting the fabric on your mat.
Okay. It's all together. I'm gonna pee my pants. Oh dear.
You ready for the next one? Line up the bottom edge of this section with the horizontal line of the mat.
Okay, we got
Be
that.
sure it lines up with the entire length of the fabric. Use one of the vertical lines on the mat to trim off the selvage edges, just like when you did to square up the fabric. So now we have to square that one up again.
Oh, I thought they wanted it to measure a certain length, though.
Well, they wanted to be shored up again.
Oh dear. Did you see Amy doing this? I did not see Amy doing this. She would just not like this. This is like ridiculous. Okay.
Okay, I'll hold it. It's gonna take two of us to make one bow, if we get it made.
What are we supposed to do now?
Sure up the edge.
What's that mean?
I don't know, you're the one that knew how to do it before. Just pretend and just do something down there. Let's call it shirt up.
This is stupid. Okay, so they just want me to cut the end off.
Just make it so it's squared up.
I thought I already did that.
I thought so too, but they want you to do it again, just like before.
Okay.
Oh, it gets better the next step.
This is so dumb.
Okay, the next one. Using both the guides on the cutting mat and the guidelines on your cutting quilting ruler and working from right to left,
Good word.
cut 1/3/4 strip with a rotary cutter until you have as many strips cut as you need. Remember, the fabric is folded, so every cut produces 2
No,
bows.
we don't need to do that because all we need to do is just figure out how to make one bow.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't we just tear this little guy apart, measure it out, and sew it up?
I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's just like.
But isn't this, wait a second, but aren't these, why can't we just use petite school bow pattern? Why don't we, see now, why did we have to go to all that business when we've got a pattern? I mean, we've got a pattern right here.
I don't know. It's stupid.
Okay, well, now you, because you've shirred it, it's too short.
Oh god. No, it's okay. Look.
Is it okay?
Oh, I think I cut myself. Ouch.
Okay, so we need to though, we're making this bow, okay? So to do that, we need to cut 1 3/4 strips.
Well, that's what that is.
No, that's 11 3/4.
No, it's 1 3/4 by 11.
Oh, okay, so using both guides, okay, so cut 1 3/4 strips using the rotary.
That's what this is.
Oh, okay, so we just have to do a whole bunch of those on that
You
one?
don't need to do a whole bunch because
Okay,
we're
so
just
that's
doing
good.
a
Okay.
sample.
All right. Okay. So sewing the schoolgirls. The goal is to be able to stitch these quickly and efficiently. And the best way to do that is in assembly line fashion.
Oh my word.
This means, let's scoop. Okay. Fold the 11 3/4 by 1 3/4 strip in half lengthwise. But it doesn't say if we're going to fold it together. Probably together.
No, but are we gonna have it face each other, the fabric?
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
it's
Is
not
it
even
facing? It
saying
doesn't
that?
say. If the fabric is if the fabric is on the has a right and wrong side, fold with right sides together.
Right, I figured that.
Okay.
So here we go.
Yep. And then I'd say go iron it because that's makes it
Why
easier.
don't you go?
Okay.
Why don't you go
Is it set up?
iron and sew? I'm done. I have a headache.
fine.
Oh my word, this is terrible. I'll try to cut. In about 2 hours, I'll have the next bow cut, and then then you can sew it.
I'll tell you what. You figure out how to cut the next one, and I'll sew it and
I
iron
have a
this.
huge headache. This is ridiculous. You have to use this magnetic.